All right, check this out. You guys are back on the Hater World and on Blue Devil. What we have going on today is a video of Mr. Capone clearing up some rumors about working with SPM from Dope House Records. Now, check this out. For those that don't know, we got a 3 minute intro. So if you want to wait and hear the news, go for it. If not, fast forward 3 minutes and some change. So check this out. Before we get into this video, to those that are new to the Hater World, make sure you go over, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, like the video, and most importantly, leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you like what I'm doing or whether you don't. And salute to all day one. Salute to all the new subscribers. You already know, nothing but love. But check this out. Listen, we went live with Compa Raider on Friday for Haters Only podcast, and I like to say it was a success. Homie was talkative. Homie did have a lot of great points. We talked about business. We talked about Jenny 69. We talked about SB. You know, we talked about a lot of things, and I really enjoyed that podcast. So I do want to send a big thank you to Trashback Boys and Compa Raider. Other than that, check this out. We go live. We actually went live Friday and Saturday. I'm lying. Compa Raider was Thursday. Friday and Saturday, we went live on Hater World Uncensored for the music request. And I'm not going to lie, it was lit. The chat was popping. Everybody was talking smack to each other. Everybody was going back and forth. And listen, I enjoyed myself again. So salute to everybody that was there Friday and Saturday. Now, check this out. On Hater World Uncensored, if you don't follow me, make sure you do so. I just uploaded a DVD documentary from 2008. Snapper, Maglock Records, no warning shots, right? The full entire movie in great quality. Enjoy it. There's a lot of people that have it out there, but it's in pieces and it's all beat. You can't even watch it. And the full thing's not even out there. So go watch it. I've already told everybody that when it reaches 20,000 subs, 20,000 views, I'm gonna upload a secondary DVD that I got in the cut. Total of 5 DVDs. All right. But I will say this. Somebody did report it many, many times, right? And try to get it taken off the internet. I'm not gonna say who it was. I really don't know either. You know, YouTube does not give us that info, but somebody did try. Other than that, Blue Devil Reactions. I got a couple videos going up there today. So if you're not following us on Blue Devil Reactions, go over and hit us up. That's 3 pages: Hater World Uncensored, and Blue Devil Reactions. Now, if you don't have YouTube and you're just passing through and you got Instagram, go to Instagram, Hater World Media and the Hater World. Very simple, you know. And of course, you can find us on all other platforms, Facebook, etc., right? But check this out. Let's not keep it too long. 3 minute intro. Now YouTube can verify this video and make it green so that way we can earn some bread off of this. Let's talk about Mr. Capone working with SPM. Fact or false? Little clecha to the people. No, I will say this. Sponsor Greenleaf Botanicals. Killer Kush in the building. Go follow him on my Instagram. Salute to the homie Greenleaf. I'm working on something big to put on the screen. Just give me some time. I'll get it up. But listen, there's been a lot going on with this whole Jenny 69 drama. All over a beatdown that she couldn't take. All over a beatdown that she couldn't take, bro. People are getting involved that don't need to be involved. Cops are being involved. The other side is getting involved. Podcasters are getting involved. Clout chasers are getting involved. All over a hyena, right? That try to portray something that she's not and got beat for it because in Southern Cali, the homies don't play that. And now all of a sudden, we got this entire mess. So look, let's watch this video. And I have no bias here. I don't care about Capone. I don't care about Goldfingers. I don't care about Jenny 69. I don't care about nobody. I care about myself, my team, and what we got going on. So I'm going to be very unbiased. But I already know people are going to think that I'm siding with Capone. I haven't even watched this video, but I can already foretell the future. So let's watch this video and get you guys a Southsiders reaction. Let's get it.
Subscription, notification, hit the likes, subscribe to my channel, and let's get back to business. So I'm here to set the record straight. Look at, I ain't the one to make up these fake gimmicks and games, but it's been brought to my attention, and I already told you I'm done talking about certain individual, because I already told you my opinion on a certain individual, and I told you he has paperwork, I said all that, right? I ain't got time to.
He brought awareness to a situation that we already somewhat knew, but not fully knew. All right. What I mean by that is this: we all knew that SPM had got busted for something related to, RAPE. But back in 2002, when that happened, 2003, the internet wasn't really like popping like that. Yeah, there was internet. I remember I was on the internet, trying to do little things here and there, but it wasn't like it is now. So unless you were really digging for paperwork, you weren't gonna find it, right? And most homies were on the streets at that time, bro. Most homies did not have a computer, bro, and did not care. So when you're on the streets and you hear what this guy did, but then you got homies telling you, "Oh nah, fool, it's just a hyena that's mad because he didn't want to pay her." You roll with that. You roll with it, right? Fast forward 10 years, now the internet's popping. Now all you do is type a guy's name in the internet, and boom, it all pops up. Now you could read detail for detail what anybody did or what this man did. And I think that's where we're at right now, right? So let's go.
I don't know, rapper. I don't care. I'm living my life. I'm not tripping. Like, who cares? But what trash is trash. I'm gonna let it be known.
Facts.
That's what we do. So I guess they keep coming back trying to figure out how to make stuff up. So somebody came up with the a thing, and they go, Capone was on a song with SPM or SPM's project or something like that, right? Um, I see the bigger picture. I see what's going on. So I'm here to set the record straight. Like, I don't feel like I even have to, but just because there's people that fall for the tricks.
No, listen, us as podcasters, him as an entertainer, we don't gotta explain nothing to nobody, right? I don't even want to say podcast. A gangster don't gotta explain nothing to nobody, except for the big homie. If you get in the wreck, right? We don't gotta explain nothing to nobody, especially internet people that don't know what time it is outside in the field, right? But the reason that he's on the internet, I'm on the internet, other people are on the internet, we sort of do have to explain situations because you got those little kids, those little youngsters, the residents, the civilians that don't know, right? And they believe everything they read. So now you got to come and clarify it so they could get a better understanding of what's going on. I'm telling you, there's so many people out here right now that do not know anything prior to 2013. I'll play music from like 2004 and they'll be like, "What is that? Who is that rapper? Where'd he come from? Is he new? Is he old?" So I understand exactly what he's saying. So let's hear the explanation of doing a record or working with SPM.
In the media, I guess I have to sometimes say things here and there. And technically, I won't. And most times, if there's some kind of issue, I keep it on the streets. But this is something that just another blatant lie, another make-believe story, blah, blah, blah. All right, so let me get into it. So back in the days, even before I didn't even know about SPN's paperwork, blah, blah, blah. I don't even care about it, whatever.
See, he said back in the day when I didn't even know about the paperwork, all you heard were rumors. Let's go.
I had a song with Baby Bash. Everyone respects Bash. He's a stand-up
Salute to
individual. And I
Bash.
still say today, he's a good dude. Solid. I just had a phone conversation with him. And I just wanted to make sure. I was like, "Hey, homie, check this out. There's a song that I did for you back in the days. That was your project, right? It wasn't no SP project, right?" And he was like, "Nah, it was for me. It's for me and Lucky." I was like, "All right, cool. That's all I want to know, right?" There was nothing to do. Nah, hell no. I wouldn't do nothing like that, dog. I was like, "All right, cool. That's it." Respectful guy, respectful communication.
All right, so he did the record for Lucky Lou and Baby Bash. Now I know what people are gonna say, and I'm gonna clarify this real quick. All right, people are gonna be like, "So how can you do a record with Lucky Lou and Baby Bash that are homies with SPM and not jump them, right, or beat them up, but you beat up Jenny 69, well, not him, but the girl, Lady Pinks, jump Lady 69, that has nothing to do with SPM, but only bumped his music. And let me clarify this real quick. Baby Bash and Lucky Lou did not touch anyone under the age of 18, right? It was a certain someone. So those repercussions only go for that certain someone, not for the people around him, right? All right. Now, the whole Jenny 69 situation, Jenny 69 was trying to troll the homies, was trying to troll and do what 6ix9ine does, was trying to play with the culture, was trying to play with the homies, and got slapped for it. The homies don't play. It wasn't about bumping the SPM music. It was about trying to troll the homies and think it was a game to do so. Do you understand what I'm saying? So people are going to be like, she's a civilian. Yes, she is. But there's still consequences behind your actions. Just because you're a civilian doesn't mean you're exempt from anything that you do. Oh, I'm a civilian, so I could rob the store. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, I'm a civilian, so I could troll you guys, and you guys are not allowed to do nothing to me because I'm a civilian. How does that make any sense? You're a civilian, be a civilian, and do civilian things. You want to troll Southsiders and say, I know Southsiders don't rock with SPM, right? I'm going to fool a bunch of Southsiders to get in the video with me. And I'm going to release this video a year later when I know Southsiders are beefing with that guy. I'm going to troll everybody and I'm going to release this video because I'm a civilian and I could do whatever I want. Well, you got slapped up. And now you run into the popo. So, again, she didn't get slapped for playing the music. She got slapped for trying to troll the homies. Now, people are going to say, what about the guys that were in the video? Listen. Let them guys answer up if they want to, okay? We don't know what's going on behind closed doors. We don't know who got at them, who didn't get at them, who hit them up. We don't know. But I will tell you, the power of the P is very powerful. And I feel that's why they were sort of like pushed into doing what they did. That's not no excuse, right? It's just like you got all these grown men out here, trying to protect this woman because they see a nice body and they're like, oh, I might get some. No, you ain't getting shit. You ain't getting nothing but you out here looking like a fool. So that's what happens. In Southern Cali, there could never be a 6ix9ine. No disrespect to NY, but in Southern Cali, there will never be a 6ix9ine. He will get caught up so quick, it's wild. And that's what happened, bro. That's it. Listen, take it how you will. Let's go.
Yeah, so they made a project called Player Made Mexicans, right? I was on that project, a bunch of artists from California, everywhere. And it was a Baby Bash Lucky project. Now, if you know back then, it wasn't nothing. There was no even hype about SP like
Facts.
that, right? It was Baby Bash project with Lux. I jumped on it because Bash showed me love. Lucky, he left the whole whatever
label
SPM thing. Now I know he's into God, which is great. And I did even albums with Lucky, right? But
I think if I'm not mistaken, Lucky was signed to High Power. He was signed to High Power. I remember I seen the album and I had the High Power imprint on the back. I could be mistaken.
Project and say, can you do me a favor, Paro? And I was like, yeah, I got you guys. I was on a song. They sent me the beat. I was in the studio. All right, Bash, sending me something. All right, got you, my G. Boom, I did my verse. California, I represented. And right now, by me talking about this, I might make the song hotter. So that's why I shouldn't even talk about it.
I'm going to go listen to it.
I'm just going to clear myself.
It's been a while.
And let it be known. So they did the project. They called it Player Made Mexicans. Now, I don't know where, if this ever changed. And obviously, I know individuals that are in the...
Now, I know the Player Made Mexican song, like the one that came out with the video. That's a hot-ass track. I like it. But again, that has nothing to do with what that man did, bro. Like, people need to understand, like... Listen, if you want to separate the music from the monster, go for it. If you don't want to, then you don't want to. It's that simple. It's really up to you. But you know, when the lyrics of that guy comes on, cut off the song. You know, let's go.
That are basically signing artists and they have investments with artists
Artists.
and they want to put my name in a mix about that I wanted to be on some SPM project. Like, nah. Once again, false accusations. It's like, come on now. Like, it's crazy. So
Not only that, bro, but back then it was very popular to be selling verses and people buying them and putting them on whatever they wanted. You know, my boy Snapper got a verse with Young Buck. You think they were in the studio together? Probably not. You know how many artists back then sold verses? I got 10 Snoop Dogg verses that I bought from so and so. I'm selling them each for 10 grand. Boom. I got 4 Capone verses. I don't know how much those will be worth, but you know what I mean. Like, people used to sell verses from artists. So whatever they did with the verse, nowadays, Misfit Soto sells verses with the beat. He'll sell you a beat and it'll have a verse on it. Now, when you buy that verse and beat, now it's yours. Man, you could put SPM on it and Misfit can't do nothing about it because he's selling you the rights to the song.
I have respect for people that are doing it in the industry. I have no hate for anybody from any side.
Sorry, Misfit. I don't mean to
But
throw
when
you
you
under the
start
bus.
making false accusations, man, that's not the real thing right there. So please be very respectful with your thing. Just because I don't get on the neck and do cheese man, please do not make false.
All right, check it out. We done with Capone, but look, simply said, I did not get in the booth with SPM. I did not support his record at that time. The whole SPM paperwork maybe was out, but it wasn't like that where we were paying attention to it. I respect it. I understand it. Recently, it came up and everybody looked into it. And American Cholo is the one that I seen it on, and he went thoroughly through it, you know. And then he has Goldtoes up there, and he's allowing Goldtoes to back this man up. And it's like, my boy, you're the one that released the paperwork. I read it because throughout you, I mean, how could you sort of like co-sign what this man is saying? Like, I don't understand, right? But listen, maybe that's a conversation for another day. Shout out to my boy American Cholo. All I can say is that from what it looks like a Goldtoes is out here stirring the pot. And when you stir the pot in a place that's not your hometown, you know, bad things may happen. You know, hopefully not. Hopefully not. Hopefully people are on their grown man business. Hopefully people can let things go. But listen, I'm not talking about Capone, myself, or other people, but when you got outsiders that are watching, they want to join the party. It's just like people wanted to join the party to back up Jenny. They want to join the party to back up the South Side. They want to join the party to back up the North Side or whatever it might be. So it's never the main ones that are in the pot. It's always the ones that are on the outside trying to get in the pot. So, you know, from what I see, I should see somebody trying to stir it up. But listen, who am I? I'm just a chismoso. I'm just a blogger. I'm just a YouTuber. At the end of the day, I'm the one that sort of gets all the heat, but it's all good. I ain't tripping. I'll stay in the kitchen. So listen, salute to everybody that's showing love. Salute to the sponsor, Greenleaf Botanicals. Go hit them up. They in Whittier. If you want to follow them on Instagram, go to my page. I only follow 100 people. You can find them in there very quickly. They got that bonfire. And I'm not just saying that to say that. You know, but other than that, listen, go over to TheHaterWorld Uncensored. We're going to go live tonight. We'll probably talk about this. TheHaterWorld Uncensored. We go live at 8 p.m. All right. So with all that being said and nothing else to be said, shout out to everybody mentioned. So, shout out to Capone. You know, shout out to American Cholo, and shout out to everybody that's out there putting in work. You already know I'm Blue Devil. This has been the TheHaterWorld production, and we out.